I am finally doing something I've wanted to do for a long time, and I'm finally getting around to doing that, and that is the $20 game collection. Now, some people do $5 and some people do $10. I didn't have any smaller bills, so we're starting with $20, which I feel like could buy a bunch of stuff. And so what we're going to do is go ahead and go to the thrift stores and try to find some games that I could start with this $20 bill and start a collection. Now, first off, I want to start some ground rules. I will be selling games that I don't need, and I will be selling those on my eBay or Mercari. So if you see me sell a game for $15 on Mercari or eBay, I'm probably gonna say I'll make 13 bucks for it. I'll show the screenshot of it and it'll be like 15 bucks, but the total will be without fees and shipping, so that stuff won't be there. So I'll be like, okay, I sold this for 15, I got $13, and I'll probably round up or down on the change as well. So if you notice that I sold something for $15 and I should have got $13.12, I'm just gonna say $13 to make this easy. Now, as we progress through this, I will show at the bottom or the top what the current value of the game fund is. Currently, it is $20, and then when we find stuff, we will see how that goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to find some good stuff. Now, first off, as you can tell, I've got stuff on top of the TV. In the time being, I'm gonna clear that off, and I'm gonna start that as where the game collection is gonna be. And then if I need shelves or whatever, I'll get to that when I cross that bridge. But we got 20 bucks, so let's hit the thrift stores. Okay, so I headed out to 2 or 3 Goodwills, and honestly, I didn't find anything. I found some sports games, and I didn't find anything that was well worth picking up. And I wanted to show it to you. I wanted to show you that you would go game hunting and you would come back with absolutely nothing. And honestly, it kind of sucks. It's a bad way to start this video and this series off, but that's okay. Now, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I have a few games that I want to sell, and so what I did was I grabbed a game out of my sell box. I'm gonna buy it for $5, which if I found it at Goodwill, it would have been $4 with tax. So $5 I feel like is good. So I'm gonna deduct $5 from the game fund. We're gonna have $15, and I picked up Zelda Twilight Princess on the Wii. Now, obviously, I didn't pick this up. I already have a copy of this in the collection, but I wanted to grab something that maybe would be worth it, not something that was overpriced or anything like that. This game will probably sell for 15 bucks. I'm gonna list this actually on my Mercari and my eBay and hope that it sells within the next 2 or 3 days. That way it could be in this video. But we're gonna deduct the price down. So this was $5, so we're down to $15. So let's continue on. So as you can tell back behind me, I've got that Twilight Princess up there, and we headed out, and the first thing that we found for $2 was this Rock Band Wii. Now, I may not normally pick this up, but it is complete, and so when I looked this up on price charting, it was about 11 bucks. So taking $2 into $11, this was definitely a game I could not pass up. So I picked this up, and honestly, I think it is worth it. I'll add it to the collection. Eventually, I'll probably end up selling this. But for right now, $2 I think is a good find. So we are currently down to only $13. We had Twilight Princess for $5, and then we got that Rock Band for $2, so that's $7. So from 20 to 7 is 13. So we've got 2 games that I ended up picking up that I didn't expect to, honestly, and I'm on the fence of whether or not I paid too much for them. These games were both $5 each, but they were worth between $7 and $8, and so I took the chance. These might stay in the collection a little longer than I had hoped, and maybe I should have passed on these, but I wanted to use this as a learning opportunity to show you that you need to look at prices, and this, you'll see exactly why. I bought a Sega Genesis copy of Risk, and it's open. It's just been resealed. But this was $5, and I looked this up, and it was going for $8. So I'm probably not gonna make much money on this. This might stay in the shelves. I don't have this on my actual collection, so I might want to keep this for reals. But I also picked up Miss PacMan, and Miss PacMan Complete is $7 on price charting, and so spending $10 and knocking the value down to $3, it's a little bit risky. However, I've got some good news. We sold this. We sold Twilight Princess on Mercari for $15, so I'm gonna add $13 into the fund. So we went from having $3 to now we have $16. So overall, I feel like buying this game for $5 for the start of the collection, it actually might end up turning out well. Last but not least, I'm gonna combine the prices of both of these items and call them one because the price was so low on both of them. I figured it just had to be done. Now, I bought this Guitar Hero World Tour for the Xbox 360, and yes, it was only $1, but then I bought this ridiculous like Mario that just does that for 11 cents. So, in the sake of being open and honest with you, this was 11 cents and this was $1. We're just gonna call this $1 because of rounding, so bear with me there. But Guitar Hero World Tour is about $10 on price charting, so this is gonna be a game I'm gonna get rid of eventually, but I think I'm just gonna add it to the collection and leave this up there because it's a cute little Mario. Like, would you have picked this up or passed on it? I definitely think this was well worth it. We are going to wrap up this first episode of the $20 game fund. We had $20, then we bought that Twilight Princess for $5, then we sold it for $15, and then we bought all of this. We bought Rock Band for $2, Guitar Hero World Tour for $1, Risk and Miss PacMan for $5 each, and we're just gonna count this as nothing because it was so cheap. So what do you think so far? This is what we currently have in the game fund, and I'll keep track of that during this whole series, but I thought this would be a nice fun way to show you that you can buy games for under $20 and grow a game fund. Like this right here is 4 games that you can have fun with, and then there's a little bit added bonus with Mario there. So if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. That's all I've got, so see you guys later.